Shalom Buhala, Leute. Shalom Buhala, Leute. Now my message to Israel. You cannot start explaining to the Palestinians how we are the chosen people of God, even if we are. They are Muslims. This is not an argument for them. Right? So, one thing. We haven't lived there, or only very little Jews. There have always been Jewish life in entire Israel or in Jerusalem, I don't know. But in Israel for 2,000 years continuous. So it's a lie, a legend that there were never ever the Jews for 2,000 years. That's wrong. But very, very, very little. Yeah? So they were always living together, but very, very little Jews. Yeah. Before the founding of the Jewish state of Israel, the Zionists, yeah, it has also to do with God and with to fulfill the prophecy, but we must also understand the Palestinian part. They lived there. They were also occupied by others, by the Ottomans, then by the British Empire. They have also suffered before the Jewish state of Israel with the occupation, yeah? And they were there, and they lived there, and also don't forget this, yeah, don't forget this. Read the Bible, understand the Bible. um, they lived also together with you while you were living there. The Jews were living there in Israel, Gaza, the five nations, the five kings of Gaza, and the four other nations. God allowed them to live there. God said you're not allowed to kill all of them, to holocaust them, and to murder them, and to kick them out of the nations, because I will test you. And this is happening now again. Yeah, it's the same story like in the Old Testament. Yeah? Good. Despite according to the history, they are more Jewish than the real Jews, according to the DNA, because they mixed also with Jews. The Jews mixed with the Palestinians, with Gaza, and the other five and four nations we know from the Bible. And but all this stuff we must understand. The Jews came and invaded little by little and kicked out the Palestinians of their own soil. If this would be our nation, and now Australia comes here, and they say we are the chosen people of Australia, we want to live here, and they start to kick us out, Jews, what will we do? We would have done exactly the same what the Palestinians. Everyone would have done exactly. No one having another religion who does not believe that the Jews are a Christian, even a Christian. I mean, even if it would be the fanatics, the Christians, the Israel fanatics, that live there. And now the Jews come. We have chosen from God to kick you out of your nation. Yeah, forget this, my friend. Forget this. They would also have attacked you. Remember this. I'm not saying that this war and terror thing is a good thing. It's not. Did not work out. It worked out very bad. But understand the Palestinians. They have so suffered so much. It isn't important that the Jews, a lot of Jews, or people who are against peace with the Palestinians, read a bit of the history of the Palestinians and talk with them, and go to Gaza, go to the West Bank, and see what's happening there. This is this is even Christian would have kicked you out, would have make an attack on you. Don't understand, don't forget the history. Yeah? Uh, yes, it was on one side a biblical prophecy, and it gets fulfilled, but there must be a peaceful coexistence. Yeah? We cannot look back at the history so much, and if more and more Palestinians are on the side of a peaceful coexistence, then we must accept this. What can also mean that we have to give land for peace again. But this time we do something additional, yeah? Something political, something more military, more security, and yeah. So a give and take. Good. But don't underestimate the steep suffering, the deep humiliation, the death, the violations, all those things that happen, the rapes, sorry, that happens to Palestinian girls and boys, to Palestinian women and men, even in prison or not. And you know, you cannot do continue what you did. That's why we are in the mass. That's why we are in the Mageddon simulation. And oh, and another important thing. Yeah, I mean, I am God. You are my property. You don't understand? Understand this, my friend? Listen to me. You don't manipulate me. Yeah? I decide, and you obey. Don't get this wrong. Like in the prophets written, yeah, that the tone says to the master of the poet, my English, what are you doing? No, you don't say to the creator of the universe, what are you doing? You obey, simple. That's it. Good. So you forget that you manipulate me. I give you the order what you have to do, and you obey, brother. I strongly suggest you also you seek the peace of Jerusalem. There will not be a third temple. Are you crazy? It's not first. It's not written in the Old Testament and the New Testament. Nowhere that there will be a temple and dark, and the wedding of the Lamb. My wedding will be much earlier. Until you have finished the temple, I have already 10 children. Yeah, and I do not demand. I do not demand a new temple that you make sacrifices from an outdated religion. Christianity is not the new hype. Yeah? Good. Yes. This will never ever happen. So forget your third temple story. Forget this, and that's it. Yeah, be appreciated in the holy nation, in the promised land. Yeah? And it's beautiful. Yeah? Beautiful. Yeah? The beaches of Tel Aviv are very beautiful. Yeah? Very good. That's how Cuba has to look alike. Yeah? Really. Yes, my mother. Good. And yes, and Israel must have to make a big move towards Palestine. It is painful, and now the war is still fresh. The wounds are fresh and like never ever. And also inside, I mean, everyone can work on both sides. So the Palestinians can criticize Netanyahu, can criticize Israel, and the troublemakers in Israel and on the Palestinian side. Also the troublemakers on the Palestinian side. The strike force of Palestine, Mahmoud, whoever. I don't want to say Mahmoud Abbas. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Those who create hate and separation, the Palestinians can attack verbally, not physically, not make terror, don't make rampage, don't throw stones on the soldiers or on policemen, respect policemen, but attack, manifest, also on social media, wherever you can, yeah, or pray. Oh, important. That will come later. And also the Israelis or the Jews or the Christian, whatever your religion, you can also criticize the Palestinian side and the Israeli side. This is a good thing. The troublemakers on both sides, yeah. Because of this war is because of these two groups, yeah, you have this war for 3 quarters, and because they don't want peace, they prefer to die, see the other dead instead of living in peace together. Some of them, not all of them. You must strongly attack them and criticize them. Don't be physically aggressive, but you know what I mean, yeah. You know what I mean. Make it on a kosher way, yeah? On a lawful way, yeah. Good, and yeah, and also seek bridges, yeah. Yeah, good. Pray now after this video that I will find the right words. I will send again emails that I find the good words, find right words. It goes deeply in the heart of the politicians and changes their attitudes toward the other side. Yeah, and makes them move overall. Pray now for that. Yeah? Good. So also make what Jesus Christ said. Pray for those who curse you. Pray for those who oppress you. Pray, bless those who hurt you. Bless your enemies. Love your enemies. And of course, a big word, not so easy. Yeah? but start to forgive and to bless them. This is in the spiritual world, the Holy One of Israel make good things of that. Believe me. And those who do it more will get also more benefits afterwards. Whatever its side is. I don't want to make a competition now, but you know what I mean? Bless your enemies. Pray for those who curse you. Pray for those who oppress you. Pray for those who steal from you. Pray for them. Bless them. It is difficult. Start with one step. And I had also to forgive my mother and myself. You do it by saying it a lot of times, hundreds of thousands or 10,000s of times. You have to say it until the anger gets away and healing can start. You have to say it a lot of times during the day, for weeks, for months, or even years. Yeah? And I needed years sometimes to forgive something. And I'm the second coming of Christ, remember. And this is not something easy, it's very difficult, but started. Yeah, good. And now I make a bit of background work. We have an air break again for you. Hmm. I take a short break. Yeah. Hmm. Anything else? Yeah, pray for my background work. Yeah, pray for the healers. They're making it maybe now the fire prayer. Support them, spiritual support them. Yes, and also prepare for the spiritual, the political leaders. This will be much more difficult than the healers. Still don't have enough ideas. Yeah, but thank you that you prayed for my computer. I have now a live stream again. That makes me happy. Yerushalayim, Shalom Buhalal.